Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Nitrostorm here. Welcome back to Revived Witch. So they just dropped a big update that is, relatively Easter related, and on top of that we do get a new Dreamland summon, which we're going to be talking about for this video. So the new Dreamland summon character is Isabel, who is a Brimstone assassin. Of course, you are a rarity. And first things first, my first impressions, very nice color scheme that they gave for Isabel. It's like the first unique one that we've seen. She's been given this like green aesthetic background that I guess emphasizes her dark colors. In any case, enough of the design, which you already know is pretty nice. Let's take a look at her skills. So keep in mind, when viewing these skills, as per usual, they are normally showcased as max level, so level 5 on the active skills and level 2 on the passive. So her first skill is called Break Free, and it costs 3 order skill to use. So first impression there, you can see it's the highest costing assassin skill that we have to date. And what it does is that the hook pierces through the ground and attacks the target in the back row, dealing damage equal to 450% of attack, as well as dispelling the target's buff. So this right here is huge because, as far as I know, the Brimstone characters don't have a dispel buffer. So Isabel is your first one for Brimstone element, which is very strong. Her second skill is called Suffered. It costs 3 chaos to use. And what it does is that it consumes all the existing chaos energy to hit the target in the back row 5 times. So what this means is it costs minimum 3 chaos to use, but regardless of how much chaos you have, it will consume all of it to hit the target in the back row 5 times. And each of them will deal damage equal to 260% of her attack. And then with every 1 extra point of chaos energy consumed, so any number above 3, those numbers, each hit will deal bonus damage equal to 200% of attack. So what this means, right? Because the maximum chaos bar that we have currently is 7, and so let's say we had 7 chaos when we used this skill. The extra damage for each hit is 200% times 4 chaos, which is 800% of attack. And keep in mind, it hits the target in the back row 5 times, so we have to multiply the 800% of attack by 5, which gives us a grand total of 4000% multiplier just from the extra chaos energy. Because you also get the usual 260% times 5, which is already over 1000, so 1300 to be exact. So that's a very huge multiplier, provided you max out the skill and activate it at 7 chaos. Now last but not least, we have Ideal Grace, level 2 passive. What it does is that each time Isabel casts Break Free, which is the first skill, she will increase her crit chance by 7.5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. As you can see, with her kit alone, you don't need to invest in critical chance, as 7.5 multiplied by 5 is 37.5% critical rate, which is very nice. If you add, you still shouldn't invest in critical chance, because provided you max out crit chance on her gear, plus this, you'll have over 60% critical chance, which makes critting on her very, very viable. So all in all, her skills are very well versed in dealing huge damage. Not only that, she provides dispelling, which is like the first of her kind when it comes to Brimstone assassins. And you guys might think, oh, you can easily skip her because you have plenty of other assassins. But before we move on to the weapon, let me just show you guys what she has done already. So let me just double check something. Okay, there's no path not taken just yet, but if we go to Evil Return, right, and we go to ranking list, as you can see, they are already, the whole leaderboard is already filled up with with Isabel's. So this is Isabel, right? Just to clarify, that's her Ascension 4 art. As you can see, there's like a ton of Isabels already. Some of them, some of them they prefer the other art. As you can see, look at that, all those Isabels just taking over the first one. Same for the second. Same for the third. So as you can see, everyone literally just used Isabel on all of them because there's no path not taken yet. And people have already tested her out in path not taken. And, they've found that she is able to full auto, the Axe one, for example, Rahal, on full auto. So as you can see, she is definitely providing some, some huge DPS. And the usual comp position that they're using with her when it comes to at least Evil Return is Amorite, Tonel, and Isabel. And then outside of that, I think people would normally use Catherine, Amorite, and Isabel. So as you can see already, people have been using her a lot. But in my opinion, if you're going to pull for her, I think you need to pull on her unique weapon as well. Now, the main reason for this, actually, well, the thing is, you don't need to, right? Because if you go to the shop, right? If you go to the shop, apologies, and then go to trials, if you go to unique equipment, as long as the character is not a limited exclusive, for example, Solania, you are able to buy the unique equipment off the shop essentially for free, provided you've saved up enough. So in this case, buy 2 of these, and you can pretty much do that. Now, in any case, let's take a look at the Recollection Summon, her unique equipment. Now, the reason why I say you should probably go for unique equipment, the main reason is that if you take a look at the skill, when dealing critical damage, it reduces the target's physical defense by 5.5%, stacking up to 5 times. As you can see, she has a built-in defense shred, but it's locked into her unique equipment. So she technically becomes a self-driving DPS that can dispel buffs and the defense shred. So, and then if you combine this with other supports, which again lower defense even further, ignore defense, the damage that she's going to be outputting will definitely skyrocket. So unfortunately, when it comes to certain other Brimstone assassins, you could tell that they've probably fallen off hugely, and now especially even more because of Isabel. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have gotten a better understanding of her kit and stuff. And essentially, what people are saying is that you can essentially full auto with her, provided you've got the right team comp, the difficult stages, and still be able to clear in a very, very fast time because she just deals so much damage. So for now, as you can see, we've seen Adine, who is like a power creep for magic. That was like the first proper power creep that we've gotten, and then we've gotten a power creep right after with Isabel, who is essentially like your queen for DPS for physical now. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this video useful. So to end off this video, we're going to be doing a Yolo multi. Now apologies if there's no music and audio from the game. That's because my setup is kind of scuffed right now. But yeah, as you can see, we didn't get her here. We just got a normal SSR, so it feels bad. But in any case, if you guys have any more questions regarding Isabel, feel free to ask me the questions down below. Now, do you need her? That's pretty arguable, right? If you already have, for example, Solania, you can still do content with her just fine, especially if you have her unique equipment. But I can't really deny if you compare Isabel with unique equipment with with Solania with unique equipment, there's definitely going to be a huge difference when it comes to dealing damage, and Isabel would come out on top. But do keep in mind, Solania is AoE, so there is that. So overall, if you can afford to, you can go ahead and try for her. And then you can also try for her unique equipment, which I highly recommend getting along with her if you are going to pull for Isabel. In any case, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.